This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks and for Minnesota. And you look at how these teams match up, Clark. The guard positions boasting plenty of talent.
And you think about it, Kevin, the skill level of today's players arguably at an all-time high. But nothing like guard skills to help you put on a show.
So the Timberwolves win the tip. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Drills the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Incredibly for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Clark, the 2004 playoffs are the only time they've won a series.
You know, Kevin, with Kevin Garnett, they had a few 50-win teams and some excellent coaches. That just tells you, I think, how hard it is to win in this league.
And it's the Mavericks on the break, pulls up, and he hits the jump shot.
Really well done there, just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
We play just over a minute here in the first. And his first shot of the game, no good.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Pass to Prince. Got a piece of it. Guarded by Prince. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
And that one drops for him.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
To stop the run. And now here's Prince, the fast break opportunity. Off the mark with the little step back, Johnny. And that does it for the first quarter. Mavericks ahead, up by 5. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on the Mavericks so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Down low. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big three of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
Guarded by Prince. 6 to shoot for 3. And the 3 ball is good.
And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
And the 3 off target. Timberwolves trailed by 6. Buries it down low.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
What's up? Putting his height to great use there, feeling out the situation and then hitting from mid-range.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Clark, last season, Minnesota's talent was undeniable, but the results weren't there.
You know what, Kevin? They just had trouble puzzling all the pieces together. I mean, this season wasn't a failure by any means, but the outcome didn't match the high expectation.
Mavericks leading by 5. 23 seconds left to play here in the half. No one covered. 9 points in the game so far. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Can't cash in from close range.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Mavericks lead by 8. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge. Thanks, David, and we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead for the Mavericks. And Shaq, what did you see from... And that's going to do it for...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. So, Clark, here we are, adding tournaments in the Summer League, the in-season, the play-in tournament. The league is creating more elimination-type games in the schedule.
Yeah, you know, I think it's been good. Well received. It's enhanced the games. I think the fans enjoy it. I think the players actually enjoy it, particularly the young players, because they've seen it in other sports leagues. So competing under higher pressure for greater stakes more often, I think overall is a good thing.
And for Dallas. To the wing on the left. Lets it go from the wing. Prince with the defensive effort. Mavericks leading by 11. And for Minnesota.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Lays it up off the glass.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Six on the shot clock. Let's go. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. He has 6.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul and, you know, make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And he makes the first. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Mavericks leading by 12. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Tipped away. Puts up a deep three. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. How about a little look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor right now for the Mavericks. To the wing right side. Beyond the arc. Minnesota with the rebound.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Three-pointer. The three-pointer is right on target.
You know, the screen wasn't that great, but still he got it done. Excellent concentration on the hard finish.
To come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Count the basket.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one,
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
It actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at it.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're trailing by 9. 50 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. Inside. No good with the layup.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Defended by Prince. Tries a three. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
So we see the Mavericks get the win here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.